Hi everyone, Joe Van Duren here, and I help parents bring out the best in their children so that they can watch them grow up to be safe and healthy, successful, and happy. You know, I take a few minutes each morning to reflect on a virtue, and so it's a way for me just to think a little bit about what it means to me, how it calls to me, how I can use it, and then we talk a little bit about how to bring that virtue out in our children too. You know, virtues are everything that's good inside of us. And we have all the virtues inside of us already, so when we're helping ourselves and our children to reflect on them from on a regular basis, just to see what's good inside of us and them, and it's how our children really build their character and confidence, knowing that they have these good things inside of them. You know, parents can use virtues to guide and correct their children, and in so doing, they're not labeling them with something that's going to affect them for the rest of their life. So today, my reflection is on the virtue of self-discipline. Now, self-discipline really keeps us from doing or saying things that we regret later on, right? So we're choosing our words and we're disciplining ourselves to be sure that we choose the right words, and we also choose what we're going to pursue and how we're not going to be distracted by it. So with self-discipline, we demonstrate self-control, and this helps us to meet our goals, and it keeps us on track and helps us to live the values that we hold at the very highest level. So today, as I reflect on the virtue of self-discipline, for me, I realize how quickly I can be discouraged or distracted from the things that are most critical in my life, the things that I really want to do, the steps I really need to take. Self-discipline helps me to overcome that procrastination, and I do it just by asking myself if I can use more discipline at this time. And when I do that, it just helps me to get back on track. Another thing that helps me is having a morning routine that encourages an approach to the day that gets it started productively, knowing what I'm about to set out to do. Now, when we think about our children, when I'm working with young children, I found that just asking them if they're showing self-discipline requires them to kind of check in with themselves to see if they're exhibiting the self-control that they could be, and it gets them thinking about this virtue. So even with very young children, we can make this a part of their life. Balancing that self-discipline with joyfulness and having fun encourages getting the job done for kids and adults. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, then I invite you to click on the link and get your free copy of 100 Virtues and the 5 strategies that describe how to use them to bring out the best in your children. I'm also the host of a Facebook group, Just Right Parenting, where parents who are committed to bringing out the virtues in their children can help each other. Thank you for watching this, and please leave a comment below about what's on your mind about this virtue. How does this virtue speak to you? Is it something that is a confirmation for what you're already doing, or something that you're already helping to bring out in your children, or is it an invitation to do so? I'd love to hear from you and hear what your thoughts are. So until next time, keep bringing out the best in yourself and your children.